every day and in every way. Enjoy that I find support. No matter the role you play, nutrient pack supplement for you and me. In your body, that I fight you.
Darvite nutritional supplement is loaded with essential multivitamins, minerals, and natural ingredients that helps you to be at your best. Darvite from LB Pharma. Darvite, love yourself.
Sleep is vital for physical and mental health. The World Health Organization reports that 1 in 3 adults worldwide do not get enough sleep due to stress, lifestyle, or health issues. In Africa, urbanization and irregular work schedules have increased cases of insomnia and sleep disorders. Poor sleep is linked to hypertension, diabetes, depression, and reduced productivity. In Nigeria, for instance, studies show that many adults average less than 6 hours of sleep per night, below the recommended 7 to 9 hours for adults. Common sleep disorders include insomnia, sleep apnea, and restless leg syndrome. Good sleep hygiene and medical evaluation for persistent issues are critical for long-term health. On today's program, The Physicians will be discussing everything you need to know about sleep with our experts. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this short break. It's another day with The Physicians, where your health is our business and will always be our business. Today we'll be discussing sleep. My name is Dr. Martina Agbere, your regular anchor on this program. And as usual, today we have something that is going to be very different. I don't have my usual anchor with me as an anchor, but today she is a guest. She's no other person than our very cerebral, intelligent, lively, celebratory shrink, Dr. Maymunnah Yusuf Kadiri. She's the MD, CEO, Pinnacle Medical Services, and of course she's a consultant psychiatrist and a psychotherapist. We will often call her the celebrity shrink. You're welcome again.
Thank you so
As
much.
being a guest.
Yes, thank you. We got the memo. A touch of pink.
You look really awesome. You look awesome.
Yeah.
So now today I'm taking you to your field.
Yeah.
Right?
Sleep.
As a psychiatrist and a psychotherapist, I know you've had a lot of patients that you had to deal with. Now we're talking about sleep. People take it for granted. What is sleep? Is there a definition for sleep?
Exactly. I think sleep is just sleep. And I think we should just take it like that. No, literally.
Just shut your eyes and just
yes, like sleep is sleep. And I think maybe in different languages there are names for it, but I think universally it's called sleep, right? Okay. And for me, with regards to my profession, I see a lot of people come in for mental health related issues because of most times poor quality of sleep or lack of sleep.
So why is sleep important?
Good. Sleep is very important as for every human being, because we all have 24 hours in a day, right? Nobody has 24 hours 1 second. And we need to have that downtime. And so God destined that look, there's that particular time we all need to sleep. And what does sleep literally do to us? Okay. What sleep allows the body and the brain to reset, to repair, to consolidate memories, to optimize cognitive functioning, to regulate our emotions, and to even protect us from hazard. So we need absolutely no excuse, no badge of honor. If you are shouting, I don't need enough sleep, you need sleep because it protects you knowingly or unknowingly, directly or indirectly.
So then I remember in medical school, they used to say, just remember these 3 things about sleep. It allows the body and brain to rest, to restore and re-energize. So those are the 3 arrows there. So just remember them: rest,
restore and re-energize.
So now,
and if you don't sleep, your body
You
can
will
be,
not do all
you
those
can't
things.
rest. If you don't sleep, your body can, re-energize. And if you don't sleep, your body cannot, of course, restore. Okay. So you definitely need sleep.
So if the body needs these three things,
Yeah.
okay, to function properly, what is the required hours of sleep that the body should at least get to be able to get these three things?
Brilliant question. And that is where we have to look at it according to our development.
Okay.
The amount of sleep you and I need as adults right now is different from the younger persons and of course the older person.
Okay.
The younger and the older, which we call the extreme of ages, need more sleep than us. In our own productive adult life, we need, we need a certain number. According to the World Health Organization, their recommended hours of sleep. Babies, like newborn baby, they can sleep for as long as 14, 17 hours.
Wow.
Like practically, you just that the baby, I came to visit the mother and the baby is sleeping. I came 3 hours later, baby is still sleeping, they have that. But as they grow as toddlers, you can be talking about 11, 13 hours. But when they become teenagers, you can be talking about 8 to 10 hours, right? But for us as adults, we need 7 to 9 hours. And the older people, it will reverse back to that, that younger, a younger age of about that 8 to 10 or 11 hours. So that 7 to 9 hours according to WHO, but typically what we see and recommend is 7 to 8 hours. We need 7 to 8 hours. And it's not that because you sleep 12 to 7 a.m., I have to sleep 12 to 7 a.m. I can decide to go to bed 9 a.m. Okay. But if I wake up 4 a.m., I've had 7 hours of sleep. So you can't say that I'm having lack of sleep because I slept by 9. Yeah. And I woke up by 4 a.m. Okay. So I had my 7 hours. So it's adequate for me. But we see some people, they can still manage between 5 to 6 hours. But when it's having lesser hours from that 5, 4 below, it affects a whole lot, not only physically, but also mentally.
Wow. Just thinking about the number of hours that is required, you are actually going to put, help people to be able to regulate the timing. Because living in an environment where you are hit with a lot of traffic, you spend a lot of time on the road.
Just say it, Lagos people.
So how are they expected to get this amount of sleep?
Yeah.
And that said, as a psychiatrist and a psychotherapist, what are the sleep disorders that are common?
Is it in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Good. So oftentimes when I'm talking about sleep, I will say, Lagosians have exited the WhatsApp group. Because most times you hear Lagosians say, no, 7 hours. Who is having 7 hours of sleep? And I say, I will raise up my hand. Because it has to be intentional and deliberate. Because I know what the complications are. I've seen people gone down with anxiety, depression, even psychosis, start hearing voices in clear consciousness, start seeing strange things, start thinking the whole world is coming to an end, becoming delusional. On the other side, they can be diabetic, they can be hypertensive, and they can have all cancer. You see how important sleep is? Because the hormone that regulates sleep, melatonin, is an anti-cancer hormone. So you can't, sleep shouldn't be negotiable. We can say maybe some days you sleep less, some days you compensate because maybe you have a deadline, but it shouldn't be a frequent thing. It shouldn't be something that, I have only 2-3 hours of sleep and I'm okay. I always preach this, don't ever let the body sleep on you.
Okay. So it is only when you sleep that the melatonin is produced?
Yes, because melatonin is the hormone that aids and facilitates sleep, and it's produced when the day is dark. So as it is right now, if we are in Nigeria at 1 p.m., the day is bright, melatonin production wouldn't be optimized. But if by night period when it's getting dark, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, of course, production is increased. So, and that is where jet lag comes in.
Yeah.
So you fly out in the night in Nigeria, you get to New York and it's morning. So your body will try to regulate because that's what they call the circadian rhythm of sleep. And so you will be jet lagged for some a day or 2 or 3 days, the body gets regulated, and then you start getting your sleep. And the question you then asked was, what are the common sleep disorders? Insomnia, not sleeping well, not even sleeping at all. You hear people, they'll tell you, I've been dealing with insomnia for the past 10, 12 years. I'm like, how are you coping? Is it that you have just taken it as a normal thing that life, this is what life is all about? But the flip side is that when you stay under the same roof with that person, you find that person sleeps. It's a mindset that they're saying they are not sleeping well. It's just the way you say, oh, I have this movie to watch. I'm not sleeping. No. I have this series, episode 1, 2, 3, and you strong eye. You even drink things that will make you not to sleep. Let me take caffeinated drink. It will not make me. When sleep comes, you even know when you wake up and you're like, it's 7 a.m. I didn't know I slept. Because nature will take its natural course. So insomnia, which is lack of sleep, is very common. Other sleep issues we may have is narcolepsy, like excessive daytime sleep. And narcolepsy is that excessive daytime sleep is that what is bad about it, apart from the excessive daytime sleep, is the fact that you can lose muscle tone. So the person can be standing here and you just fall.
Well, Dr. Maymunnah, I want to ask, how would an individual know that she or he actually slept very well? Because there are times they'll say, doctor, when I sleep, I still hear people talking, such things. So at what point will you say that, okay, the person actually slept? Is it when the person stops hearing things and you not say the person has slept very well? Then there's also this one that people say, okay, when do you say initiate sleep? Okay, so say, I don't sleep at all. What are the problems? Why are you not sleeping at all? Is it because you're unable to initiate? So I want you to really clarify this. When people say, I don't sleep at all.
Good. And these are very important questions when it comes to sleep. So one word and one thing we should all watch out for to know whether you had good quality sleep is the word refreshed. Do you feel refreshed when you wake up? You can sleep for 20 hours. It's as if you have been running a marathon. It's as if you faced a war. It's as if you are useless. In fact, you feel as if you have not even slept at all. That means your sleep was not refreshing. So if you sleep 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours that we are talking about, and you wake up, you feel refreshed, you feel re-energized, you feel rejuvenated, that means you've had good quality. Quality of sleep is the most important thing here. So to the next question about, I don't sleep, I find it difficult to sleep. There are two sides to it. Some people find it difficult to initiate sleep. So they go to bed, they can't sleep. But when they eventually sleep, they sleep well. Why some people the moment they are hitting their head on the pillow, they are gone. But they wake up and then they cannot sleep, go back to sleep again. In between sleep, you wake up when you are pressed to go and urinate, but you come back and sleep. So people, they find it difficult to come back. But you must urinate. And that is why when you come to the doctor will ask you, when you're talking about the day and night urination, how many times in a day, how many times at night. If you wake up too often to urinate, it will disturb your sleep. And that's why some medication are some of the reasons why people are not sleeping well. So if you take some particular medication that will make you every 1 hour, how will you sleep well? You will not go into the rapid eye movement, REM sleep, and non-rapid eye movement, because there are different stages of sleep. The waves that comes with it, the brain waves that are the delta wave, the theta wave. We are not going to deal with it because we want people to just understand the basic principles of sleep. So some people claim they are not sleeping, but they are sleeping because when we take them into the sleep lab and we put them through the polysomnography, we find that they sleep, but the mindset, the psychic is disturbed. And that is why when you say you are not sleeping, it's a thorough medical examination. We are not just going to assume that you just go and take this and then you'll be okay. So apart from narcolepsy, insomnia, another one is restless leg syndrome. And this is where in your relaxed state, you just see the person is, the way I'm shaking my leg now.
And the person is sleeping.
And so it's a rest. So and that is where the problem is when the person is moving, no problem. But when the person is relaxed, you see the restless leg syndrome or sleep apnea.
Okay.
So sleep apnea, where there's difficulty that when people are sleeping, it affects them. So you just that sudden waking up that there's something happening to me or something like that. So it prevents them from having that quality sleep that we are talking about. So there are different types, and of course the causes are as numerous as sometimes not self-induced, but you are trying to beat a deadline, you are trying to watch a movie and you don't want to sleep, and and that can affect your time zone, your circadian rhythm.
Okay.
It may be night, it may be your work, maybe your shift work. That can be, could be a medical condition, hypertension, diabetes. Any medical condition can, lead to, poor quality of sleep or even lack of sleep. It can be a mental health related issue. So different people. Are there people that are more at risk of not sleeping well? Or there is gender difference? I don't think.
Are they not for women this time?
No, I don't want to call women. No. Of course, women that are breastfeeding, women that are pregnant, of course, we definitely, have that. But again, there's no really gender related. But 1 in 3 adults worldwide is affected by, not sleeping, having good quality sleep. And when we come to places like Nigeria, people will say Lagosians are not sleeping well. But again, is it a myth or is it our reality because of the traffic and urbanization from what studies have, actually talked about when it comes to sleep?
Okay. Now you talked about not being able to initiate
sleep. Difficulty
initiating sleep. What can make
people not to be able to initiate So there are so many things, maybe you overthink, your mind is occupied with so many things. And you may not be aware that you are overwhelmed with a lot of things. It could just be, a lot of brain activity that's just being active. It may be your body distortion of caffeine that you've taken. And so there are certain things you shouldn't do before
sleep, before the bedtime.
And that is
time
close
to
to
bedtime.
So overfeeding is not good. Drinking alcoholic drink.
But some people will tell you when you overfeed, it sends you to
it's
sleep.
a lie.
Some
It
people
will
say
disturb
eat carbohydrate.
that one. It will disturb. When you are overfed, your belly filled up. It can regurgitate. There's so many things that can happen with overfeeding. Okay. Everything should always be in moderation. You wake up first thing, you take caffeinated drink. Bam, you have taken, or in between you are taking. That can also affect your sleeping pattern. Even as good as exercise is, we are saying don't exercise too close to your bedtime. Don't eat too close to your bedtime, 2-3 hours. Don't take alcoholic or caffeinated drink. In fact, this one should be as early as in the afternoon. You should stop it. Their power naps, they are good, but any power nap you are taking shouldn't be more than 20 minutes. Not the one you are taking power nap 3 hours. Then you now expect that your normal regular time, 9 p.m., that you go to bed, you will sleep 9 p.m. It may not come like that because the body also has a way of compensating. So initiating sleep may be, some people, they already know. Is that being self-aware that I find it difficult to sleep, but when I now eventually go to sleep, I sleep. And that is where sleep hygiene comes in.
Okay, talking about the sleep hygiene.
Good.
Okay, so how would this affect productivity?
Oh, it affects a lot.
And mental health.
Accidents can easily occur. Your reaction time will be shorter. You can be disoriented. Confusion can set in. You can, instead of saying 1 million, we have seen a banker who, instead of logging in 1 million, logged in 100,000. It is no longer a zero thing anymore. Because in just looking at it is zero, right? Because when zero is not in when zero is out of 1 million, is 100,000. When 100,000 is lacking zero, 1 million is lacking zero, is 100,000. But the real difference is 900,000. Wow. Yeah. It wasn't laid off. It was made to stay back and gradually pay back that money because he wasn't sleeping well. And I'll tell you a story of a very successful man. It's on the internet. I've forgotten him. Billionaire. He was doing everything lifestyle, exercising well, eating right. He even had the instructor with the gym. He was, he had good social connection, everything. At the age of 45, he died. Suddenly, he had a cardiac arrest, he died. When they now went back and checked, the fundamental thing that was lacking there was he wasn't sleeping well.
Wow.
Yeah, he wasn't sleeping well. So people need to understand that sleep is no longer an option. it is something that we definitely need to work on. It's something that you must be intentional and deliberate in ensuring that you have adequate hours of sleep. So how do you achieve good sleep hygiene? The first rule of achieving good sleep hygiene is have a schedule.
Good.
So I want to be sleeping 11 p.m. every night, and I want to be waking up 6 a.m. That is your schedule. Work with it. Make it yours. If there are people that will make it not to work, communicate it with them. So, for example, your boss at work, by 11, me, I don't sleep. I'm not answering mail, I'm not whatever. And before that 11, by 10 p.m., be winding down. You won't just go into bed and jump into bed. No. By 10, you should be winding down, phones out, tablet, TV switched off, all those kind of things. Go to the restroom empty. So have a schedule is the very first thing you should have for good sleep hygiene. Then making sure that before that your bedtime, you're eating, you will have ended 3-4 hours before time. Any alcoholic drinks, you have ended it. Any caffeinated drink, you have ended it. Heavy food, you have ended it. Exercise, you should make sure there are certain things before. It's like a ritual that you are doing, prepping up. That's how to achieve good sleep hygiene. And then, of course, you can also put some pre-calming rituals before then, making sure that you have your bath well, making sure your bedroom is clean, is quiet, is calm, is dark. If you're afraid of darkness, dim light. And then make sure your tablets, your phones, and every gadget, laptops off. Your room should be for just 2 things, sleep and intimacy. Anybody that has a TV in their room right now, if you are watching us, if you have a TV in your room, take it out. TVs are not for bedrooms. It's called bedroom for a reason. Sleep and intimacy. So take it out. Because the melatonin production will be affected. Because
the blue light.
Because the blue light coming from your gadget affects your
I think that is
sleep,
why it's also said that you don't need, at least an hour before you sleep.
Wind down.
Wind down. Because
Exactly.
it takes, after watching when you're watching television, the blue light, it takes at least an hour
to get
for it to get it back before you can
And that's why
sleep.
even e-books that you are reading, you see day and night, whatever. Okay. You'll be able to switch to the background will now be dark as against the bright light. So these are certain things we should do to achieve good sleep hygiene, and it has to be us ensuring we do that for us to make. If you have light, of course, AC at room temperature. If you don't have, and you can open your light windows for ventilation, good enough. But these are the things that are required for you to achieve that good quality sleep, that when you wake up, you feel refreshed, you feel rejuvenated, you feel re-energized, and you feel revigorated.
Okay, so now let's take it home. Are there cultural, or are there cultural lifestyle habits that negatively impacts?
Not this or one best now. One best now. You now go to a party, and you know that you are to be sleeping 11 to 6. Then you now, but the thing again is that some of the myth is that some people will tell you that if I sleep during the day, it compensates for night. No. It's just some of those myths that we have. Some will say, if I lie down on the bed, sleep will eventually come. One of the sleep hygiene is that if you lie down on the bed, within 20 to 30 minutes, you have not yet slept. Get up and go and do something meaningful, then come back. That meaningful doesn't mean go and open your laptop and go to social media. No. You can read Bible, you can meditate, you can read scriptures from either your Quran or Bible, something like that. Then come back and then lie down. But don't lie down on that bed and be tossing and turning. You're just making that side of the bed warm. It's not going to help you or aid you in better sleep. So yes, cultural practices, maybe parties, noise. That is where you are not staying in one place. The person around you, they are calling prayers or doing some sermon 2-3 a.m. and it's affecting you. So some of those things are things that we need to just know where we live, our environment, and how you can modify it to enhance our sleep.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maymunnah. And just one word of advice for our people, that person that is listening there, that has chronic insomnia, unable to sleep.
If you are watching us right now and you have sleep issues, please don't take any sleeping aids. Period. Whether it is Lexotan, whether it is Valium, do not take it unless it is prescribed by a doctor. Why? Because they are addictive, and if you take one tablet this week, most likely in the next 2-3 weeks you want to take 2 tablets. In the next 3 months or 6 months you will have increased it to 3-4. There are better ways of managing sleep. The first thing, go to the doctor, they will examine you, do tests, and know why you are not sleeping well. And cognitive behavioral therapy can be used in managing sleep. There are other ways. It may be something else that is making you not to sleep, and once that is dealt with, you see yourself sleeping well.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maymunnah, and I look forward to seeing you again and handle another very interesting topic. It's really, really nice talking with you. And to our viewers out there, I'm sure you have heard it from the celebrity shink, Dr. Maymunnah Yusuf Kadiri, consultant, psychiatrist, and psychotherapist. She actually broke it down. And if you have a sleep challenge, it is possible to be able to go back to the circadian rhythm. You'll be okay, right? And we have heard also that sleep is very important because it's a crucial biological process that allows the body and brain to do what? To rest, to restore, and re-energize. The sleep is, if you sleep, what the brain does is like a librarian trying to arrange the shelves in the library. So when you sleep, the brain, everything that you did during the day, the brain begins to put them in the proper places so that when this is time to recall them, you're able to recall them. But if you don't sleep very well, you come down with a lot of challenges. So on this note, I just want to say thank you for being part of our program today. Always ensure you watch the physicians and you listen to very, very important health tips. My name is Dr. Martina Agberia. Be kind to follow us on our social media platforms. And if you want to be part of this program, not like Dr. Maymunnah alone, like other guests that have come in the past, be kind to just send us an email and we'll invite you. Thank you again for being with us. Till next time, stay blessed.
Every day and in every way, enjoy that I find support. No matter the role you play, nutrient pack supplement for you and me. In your body, that I fight you.
Darvite nutritional supplement is loaded with essential multivitamins, minerals, and natural ingredients that helps you to be at your best. Darvite from LB Pharma. Darvite, love yourself.